Samsung's next flagship, the Galaxy S26 Ultra, just got hit with a wave of leaks. And if even half of it is true, we're in for a seriously powerful phone. Let's break it down. First off, performance. The S26 Ultra is expected to come packed with the second-generation Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, and this thing sounds like a monster. The GPU cache is getting bumped from 12 megabytes to 16 megabytes, which means better graphics performance, smoother gameplay, and faster multitasking across the board. Early reports say performance is up by around 30% compared to the previous version, which is wild, considering the last one was already ahead of the curve. On top of that, Samsung will be using a special version of the chip that's tuned specifically for Galaxy devices. So not only is it powerful, but it's also optimized to work even better on the S26 Ultra. Memory's getting a boost too. Rumors are pointing toward a 16 gigs of RAM option for the Ultra model, finally. And even the standard S26 and S26 Plus models might come with 12 gigs by default. The type of RAM is still up in the air, either LPDDR5X or possibly the new DDR6, but either way, speed and multitasking are going to be on another level. Now, about the processor situation. Exynos is back in the mix, but not everywhere. The Exynos 2600 is reportedly going to be used in the regular S26 and S26 Plus, but the Ultra is still expected to use the Snapdragon chip in most regions. If you're in a Snapdragon market, like the US, you probably won't need to worry. But in other areas, it might be a split again like in previous years. As for the battery, things are a little more unclear. Some prototypes are apparently being tested with a 5500 mAh battery, which would be a welcome upgrade. But there's also a chance Samsung will stick with 5000 mAh and focus more on efficiency, especially through display tech. It's not finalized yet, but the bigger battery is definitely being considered. The best part? Despite all these upgrades, Samsung might not raise the price. With smart cost-cutting strategies, like using Exynos chips in more markets, they could keep the S26 Ultra in the same price range as the S25 Ultra, which makes this a pretty attractive upgrade. So yeah, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be a real powerhouse. If you're thinking of upgrading, it might be worth the wait. But if you need a phone now, the S25 Ultra is still a fantastic option, especially with all the deals floating around. So let me know what you think. Would you wait for the S26 Ultra or grab the S25 Ultra now while it's cheaper? Until next time, take care.